Anywhere you go, you belong. Anywhere you say, anywhere.
Finished taking everything out. Ouch. But now I just need to braid it up. I'm tired and I'm hungry. I want to eat. I have to leave tonight, so I have to also pack a bag because I have to go to my mom since we are going to the event tomorrow, and I believe it's actually closer to her, so I'm just going to leave from her house tomorrow morning. I really want to low-key throw my hair in the ponytail, keep it going, but I'm not. So I need to eat. I feel like a headache is trying to come on and I just want to take a nap.
What people say about you, you don't care what they think about you. All you want is a breakthrough from God. God will give you a breakthrough right now.
Hey, good morning, good morning. This is your girl Dom, and if this is your first time here, thank you so much for coming to my channel. So we are going in, today is Monday actually. And Mondays are like my norm of days where it's more chill, not really chill, but it's not as detailed. Rather, I say it's not as detailed nor as busy as the rest of my week is. So today, instead of me working from home, I wanted to go to Panera Bread and do some work. So right now I'm just fixing Paris's food. I already know she's gonna be acting real stink. And I want to go to Panera Bread. Like I said, I want to do that, and I don't want to be there for too long. I want to give myself probably like an hour and a half because it's already 10, and I really wasn't trying to, I don't want to say waste my day because it's not wasting my day if I am actually working, but I wanted to make sure my Mondays stay like my free days, because this weekend I had a wonderful time at the event. I will talk to you guys probably a little bit later about that, but because I don't want to get into it now and it's just going to back me up, so I'm trying to stay on task. But because of my week, and I went to that event, and it was a last minute event for me. It wasn't last minute, but I just found out at the last minute. So it switched my off day a little bit. I said I'm not going to do a full day of work today, but I wanted to, when I come back home from getting Josh from school, I wanted to at least do schoolwork with him, go over his classwork, and then enjoy the rest of my day. Like I'm doing nothing just to get my body ready for the week. So there are a few things that I wanted to go over today when I'm in Panera Bread. Is I want to go over some of my schoolwork. I don't know if you know, but I have enrolled in school to get a bachelor's degree. I don't know how I'm gonna do that when James come back home. Anyway. I wanted to go over some schoolwork. I wanted to go over my foods that I want to eat for the week because I'm getting back into disciplinary workouts, holding myself accountable, because when I look at myself right now, I don't look as structured or lean or fit that I did this time last year. And all of it is really because of I don't have my trainer, and I allow for my trainer to be my clutch. So I now have to hold myself accountable for everything as far as what I'm eating, what I'm working out. I have to check up on myself. Like I don't have that accountability person there. It's besides me. So, and God, of course. So I wanted to go over the meals, and I'm going to go food shopping later to go and get the meals, and then I'm gonna make them today. Later on I will talk more about my meal prepping and what I eat and what works best for me. I'll talk about that just a little bit later. Like I said, I don't want to get behind in my day and talk about it because I was sitting here and talk. Look at me, I'm going off. So after that, I wanted to go over as far as content for my businesses and my personal page, and I wanted to also help my mom on her page and trying to get her stuff together. So I did over the weekend speak to a content creator person, and his information was so insightful, and it did help me out a lot as far as what I should be doing. And even though some of the things, majority of the things that he said I was already aware of, I just had to break generational curses of procrastination. You know, I just had to break my procrastination. I had to break my laziness and actually just get to it. So it was just a confirmation of a lot of things that I've already known. I've already done my research, but now it's time for me to apply this pressure into doing it. I had a long mental break of a lot of things, but that can no longer be my excuse anymore. I have to just push through it. It's either you're gonna be bitter or better, you're gonna rise up, or you're gonna shrink. Whichever one you choose, that's going to determine your future. So right now I'm just gonna shut up talking. I already fed Paris, gave her water. Now I want to go to Panera Bread and start doing some work. My thing with Panera Bread is sometimes they have so many things on their menu. I don't be knowing what to get. And there be too many options because they all sound good. But then, I don't know, because I'm really hungry right now. Like I'm starving. Paris, boo-boo, I'll be back, okay? I'll be back, Taste. Don't mess with my garbage. Oh, girl, I don't know what it is with this girl and my garbage. She is just so in love and intrigued from my garbage in my bathroom. Now, I'll be back. Child, my face is like oil me, good lord. So I just got back from shopping for the foods that I want to get. So I did get a numerous amount of things. I'll take everything out, lay them all out, and then I'm gonna show you, you know, what I will be meal prepping today, what we're eating for the rest of this week. Okay, so I have everything laid out. I don't know if you're like me, who complicated working out, who complicated eating right, who complicated just the whole fitness journey. I complicated this. Even this was someone who had a personal trainer. I still complicated this thing when I needed to work out on my own. So one of the things that I wanted to go over is simplicity, just keeping it simple. I'm on my own. I didn't know where to start. I didn't know how to begin. I didn't know what exercises to do. I didn't know what to eat. And then that became very discouraging. And I want to let you know, if you're anyone who is like me, who is struggling with trying to figure out what we want to eat, who's trying to figure out which exercises to do, I'm going to give you some pointers on what I've done in getting myself back onto my workout. So for the first thing I did, you want to pray first. Once you pray, you ask God to help you with your determination, with your motivation, with your drive, with your consistency. You ask God to help you with your scheduling. You ask God to help you overall in this whole fitness journey. So with me putting God first, I was able to be open and honest. I was hot for God. I was honest, I was open and teachable for God to show me what will work best for me. That was the first thing that I did. After that, it is creating a schedule. I created a schedule that works best for me. Don't put a schedule that's unrealistic. Like, get yourself a realistic schedule. If you can only work out 3 times a week, then work out 3 times a week. If you can only work out 2 times a week, then that's what your schedule is. The goal is to be able to start and to be able to be consistent. If you start and you make your schedule overwhelming and it's putting too much onto yourself, you probably a great chance, I'm not saying anything crazy, but it is a great chance, you will fall off before you can even continue your fitness journey. So your best thing to do is create a schedule. Now, after you create your schedule, then you want to figure out which foods to eat. Now, you have so many different platforms to list information up, but the best one to go to is Instagram. All you gotta do is scroll and you can see what people are eating. So what I did was I will follow alike people's pages that I see their body as my body goal. So there's one person, her name is Kathy. She is my ultimate body goal girl. Like, her body is such a beautiful work of art. Oh my goodness. I do have that body type, but I do have to work it to get there, you know? And when I say body type, for instance, I can't go follow someone who is skinny and want her results, because that's not my body type. Now, however you choose your body type, that's on you, but I choose the body type that I actually have. I am a solid by nature girl. I am very solid. I've always been solid. I never was skinny. I was always like a medium. I wasn't small, but I wasn't big, but I was like right in between. And doing track, I was always muscular. So with me having this body weight, I'm known to be heavy. I'm known to be thick. So I accepted that. You have to accept your body for what it is. So there are a few others that I follow. Kathy has always been my inspiration for years. But so what I do is you want to save some videos. Sometimes these influencers will have the meals they eat in a day. But look at what they eat. Look at their abs. If you see someone abs and you want those abs, look at their videos as in what do they eat. If you see someone doing some legs, look in their videos and seeing what they eat, because everything of what you eat is truly the outcome of how your body is going to respond to your fitness. If you're not eating the best foods, you're not going to see the full potential of your body goal. Now you can see changes, but you won't see the changes that you should be seeing. The next thing would be scheduling your workouts by the day. So whatever days that you're going to be working out, you want to schedule those workouts. So Wednesdays could be cardio, or it could be abs. Thursday could be legs. Friday could be HIIT. Wednesday could, it's like you can have whatever works best for you, do it. Then doing some cheat workouts, like doing at-home abs, that can help too. I remember I used to do 2 days on and 2 days off with my abs. I was definitely seeing a change in my body. But those are some of the things to consider when starting your fitness journey. Now, some of the foods that I'm gonna eat is gonna be so simple this week, and I've seen my body transform faster when I ate these foods, because before I was trying to eat this, I was trying to eat that, and I was making it so complex. And another thing is, when you see your influencers, when they're making like chicken sandwiches and they're making this and they're doing all these simple things, the best thing that I can say is be experimental when it comes down to lunch. That way it's more in the daytime, you have time to play around with it. But for dinner, don't play around. Just have something that's already made, so you're not eating the wrong things, because what if you come home and you're tired? You know what I'm saying? So I really feel like meal prepping is mainly for my dinner, but it's also going to piggyback from my lunch. So let me show you some of the things that we are going to be working with. So right here is all of the foods that I am going to eat for the week. Yes, you may get bored with eating the same things over and over, but it's about consistency. It's not about discipline. Once you are more disciplined in what it is that you're doing, then you can start venturing out to other things. But in the beginning, I'm telling you, I've experienced this from jump. It's best to keep it as simple as possible. It's the best thing. So I will be eating this for the entire week, and I'm also going to eat this type of food next week too, just so that you can see what works well with your body. So I am going to have me salads. I will have like a big salad for lunch, and then I have 2 of these only because I'm making Josh some spaghetti tonight, but I would normally get this one. I'm going to have me some baked sweet potatoes. So whatever days I'm in the mood for carbs, I will go for carbs, but if I'm not in the mood for carbs, it's cool. Then bagels are like for HIIT days or leg days. I would need a heavy breakfast, so that way I don't feel like I'm about to pass out or anything like that. Then I'm also going to have my cream cheese, because I can't have my bagel without cream cheese unless it's butter. Then you definitely want to have some eggs, bacon. I am not a fan of turkey bacon, but if I will have any pork, it would be the bacon. As far as my snacks, oh, I don't have that over here. I gotta go and get that. I am gonna have some apples, and these apples, there are the Envy ones. These right here, the Envy ones and the Gala ones are the best apples from Walmart. Oh my goodness. So normally I go to Publix, but I was not able to go to Publix. So get seed grapes. Please get seeded grapes. I have some yogurt, and I'm gonna have my, I'm gonna show you what I'm putting in there. Sometimes I will put sliced almonds or my protein bars, but I'm gonna show you the 2 what I'm putting in there. Going with my almond breeze, because making smoothies or juicing is what's going to help, but smoothies is definitely what I'm going for this time. I would have shown you the almonds, but I ran out of them. I thought I had more, but it's okay. I'll just go back and get them. So these are the protein bars that I would break up into my Chobani yogurt, or sometimes I will put some dried cranberries just so that it can have like a much better taste. So those are the foods that I am going to eat this week, and next week I'm keeping this simple until I want to try other foods. But right now, that's the foods that has been working for me to work out, to seeing my weight goals. It works for me. But like I was saying right now, like I'm not really crazy about my body, because I know that I can be better. As you can see, like this right here gotta go. This right here has to plump just a little bit more. So it's like I have been so much more toned before. But yeah, I don't feel as fit. I feel really fluffy. It's time to just get back. It's time to get back into my fitness. So it's 1:31. I literally took care of everything on my to-do list except for cooking and picking up Josh. But everything else, I am definitely on it today. I am hugely proud of myself. I don't know what else to say, guys. I just feel really good about myself. So what I'm gonna do, I am going to change this shirt because I am hot. So I will be right back. Hold on. All right, let's start this cooking. So the first thing I like to do is I like to put my baking sheet on to my pan so that I can get my sweet potatoes into the oven. So I normally preheat the oven at like 4 or 425, it depends. And then I am going to overly coat them with some olive oil, and I want to rub that in. And then I'm going to go in with some garlic and some salt, because I love the way that once the sweet potatoes are baked, it has like the skin of it will have this crunch, and it's like a salty garlicky taste, and I love it. So sometimes I do eat the skins because it just helps me regulate my flows, TMI, and it also helps out with my skin. So I'm just going to put that in the oven. I'll let that thing sit into probably like an hour. Sometimes I do like an hour and 20. It depends on how big they are. Just make sure that the sweet potatoes is being cooked inside. So next we're going to move over to our turkey meat. So I love to go in with frozen garlic first. Now this creation right here is from Just Eat. She made this and she gave me my own personal one, and it has all like herbs and spices and everything, and you put it in the freezer so that it doesn't spoil. And then after that, you put it onto the stove, and this is what it comes out to be. And it tastes so good. It's so flavorful. Oh my goodness. So now I'm just going to put the meat inside, and I pray you guys don't hear my background because it's real crazy. So I'll go in with some garlic, and you don't need a lot, and it's not salty. It's just, I like flavor, and I like for my food to look pretty. So we got some garlic, we got some Himalayan salt, we got some parsley, we got some red crushed pepper, some Italian season. Then I put some paprika in here, and I think I put black pepper. I'm not for sure if I put black pepper in here. And then I put some onion. So it's like you just gotta make it flavorful for how you feel. Oh, and I can't forget my Just Eats. I need some more. Like, you see how empty this bottle is. I need more. So you just want it to be as flavorful as you can possibly get it. And with all of these seasons, it is not salty whatsoever. Yes, it is frozen broccoli. Broccoli is my favorite, but simple, guys. That's the main key to it, is simplicity. Frozen vegetables is just as great as fresh vegetables. So I would say, listen, do what makes it easier for you. They got kale, mixed vegetables. They got broccoli. That's the main ones that I eat. So while those things are cooking, I'm not going to eat that because that's going to be my dinner. I did have some, I did want to finish off some meat, some broccoli, and some rice that I had last time. I want to finish that little bit off. And then the rest is I'm just going to relax, start some editing. And then after that, when I come back home, then I'm going to resume with work. So I'm about to just sit back, relax, and I'll be back.
Anywhere you go, give it on. Anywhere you say, anywhere.
guys, so I did some schoolwork today, and man, when I say I am tired, I don't know what it is when it comes down to reading. I just immediately get tired. I'm over here dyingly tired, and then I should never ate my food before actually doing work because then I didn't want to get the itis. Like, listen, it was just too much going on. So I hope I don't have to reread these chapters, because ask me what I read. But no, I know what I read. It was really great to read these topics. It was informative stuff. But so as far as like the things to eat, to piggyback off of what I was talking about yesterday when it comes down to meal prepping, when it comes down to your fitness, is take it a day at a time. Keep it simple. Don't do too much. Sometimes you're doing too much will put too much onto you. Pray. After you pray to God to help you figure out what all the steps that you need into your working out, into your fitness, into your eating, like even ask God to decrease the foods that no longer serve you and increase the foods that needs to serve you. And just change your appetite, trying different things, but taking it slow. Like, it's not a race. It's not a race, but the best thing to do is be intentional with your fitness journey. Take it serious. Give it your all every single time. And when you're out there working out, if you did your set, try to do one more. And then after that, one more, try to do another one. And then after that, try to do one more. Always just try to max out to get to 3. And if you could do more than 3 after you're tired, then that's good. So the only thing I can say is push forth. Y'all want to be on this journey with me. We are on this fitness journey. We trying to make it. We trying to get fit. Summer bodies are built in the winter. And so yeah, so I am going to just call it a day. I am really tired right now, so I'm trying to figure out what I want to do next. I'm so tired right now. But guys, so I will see you in my next video. So I'm just gonna shut up talking. Thank you so much for coming to my channel. If this is your first time here, I appreciate you so much for even stopping by, being interested in listening to me finishing this video to get to this point. And if you are returning, hey girl, you know I love you. What up, girl? What you up to? What you been? How you doing? How you doing? What's up? Let me know. Speak to me in the comments so I can say hi to you. I appreciate you guys so much. Please don't forget to subscribe. Please don't forget to comment if you have anything. Even if you just want to say hello, I want to say hello to you too. I want to acknowledge you. Please press that notification button so you're alerted whenever I have any new videos coming up. And guys, see you in my next video. Button so you're alerted when I have a press that. Sometimes saying that, it's like a dialogue, and it's like blah, 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 blah.